crude oil contract is up 1.8% today, but down for the week. Gold also, this is the worst week gold has had in 2017 as it continued lower for much of the week today, a minor bounce back. Bob Pisani, let's keep an eye on the dollar-euro relationship. The euro has been strong against the dollar this week as we get ready for that important French election on Sunday.
Why do they invert that? It's the other way.
Well, that's the dollar. That's the dollar. You just know the first thing. So if it's going lower, the dollar's been going lower against the euro. There you go.
All right. So look, new high on the S&P, and what did it was Apple. We had a late day spurt in Apple. We were sort of down there. There's the S&P, but put up Apple, and today you'll see a little spurt up. And Apple is so big that they literally dragged the S&P up towards the end in the last half hour or so. We want to note here the French election, good time to go long into the weekend because the French election is happening. France closed at a multi-year high. Germany closed at an historic high, and a lot of things going right for the stock market, Bill.
All-time high for the S&P. Stay tuned for that and a mariachi band as they celebrate Cinco de Mayo here at the New York Stock Exchange. It's hour number 2 of the closing bell with Kelly Evans. Have a good weekend, Kel.
Thank you, Bill, and welcome to the closing bell, everybody. I'm Kelly Evans, and believe it or not, we have 2 records that we've just set on the close here on Wall Street today. It happened so quietly. These markets have not been making big moves, but all of a sudden, a pretty momentous one, especially for the S&P 500. Let's get right to that. Closing at 2399.24. That puts it about a couple of points above its prior record closing high of 2395, or let's call it 96. That was from March 1 of this year, and here we are on Cinco de Mayo. We have done it. That's a gain of about 0.4% for that index today. Similar gain for the NASDAQ, which also hit a new closing high, 6,100 on the dot. But again, the NASDAQ has been much more likely to do that in recent weeks. In fact, its prior closing high was only from 3 days ago. The Russell 2000 still about 20 points below its closing high from April 26. The Dow still about 100 points shy of its closing high of 21,115. That was also from March 1. But significantly, we did get back above the 21K level for the Dow here with a gain of 0.25% today. And that is despite the big drop at IBM after Warren Buffett said he sold about a third of his shares of that company. We'll have more on these markets in just a moment. The Freedom Caucus is also reportedly working on a tax reform bill. It's separate from President Trump's proposal. Coming up, Larry Kudlow will tell us whether that could disrupt the White House's tax reform agenda. But certainly we wonder if that's one thing that's gotten these markets excited again. Joining me on the panel